Welcome back to HTH Hot Takes and Headaches. Happy Halloween! As you can see, we are dressed up. I'm 11 from Stranger Things, if you don't know. Papa! Eric brought a friend today. Who'd you bring?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Fucking God. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Kind of cute.
Yeah, I guess. You can show, I guess.
Yeah. I like your fit today.
Yeah, I think there's two men.
Do you?
Yeah, dude, you're very cute.
What would you rate me on 1 to 10?
A few shots at least, but, I'll give you a 7.5.
Wow. We got Stick behind the camera. He's dressed up as a nurse today for us. He's going to be healing our videos. Sorry about the delay last one. We're just getting used to it, but we'll be better. We're going to be Tuesday and Friday. That's always the plan. And, but yeah, moving on into this week. Pretty good week last week. How are you feeling about last week, Eric?
Feel good. Pats won. 2 of the 3 locks I had hit.
Yeah.
So, hoping for a copy and paste weekend. It'd be great. Be phenomenal.
What about you, Stick? I know you didn't give us picks in the last show. How are you feeling this week? You feeling good over there?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
A little disappointed that there was a delay in the show up, but
yeah.
We live and we learn, and it's going to be better moving forward.
At least the Jets won.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Are you excited for Halloween?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always great to get dressed up,
Yeah.
Be creative, and get some candy.
Yeah, for 11 over here, we need to bounce back this week. I didn't have the greatest gambling weekend. I think I went 3 for 6 on my picks that I posted. Been hot this week, though. Stevie picks, Conference USA, I tell you what. How about, I know it's not Conference USA, JMU last night, holy. Yeah, that's a different topic. They might make the playoff. They may be better than Memphis. Mm-hmm. But all right, this week we're going to talk about college football week 10, just some of the big games. We got a special Halloween segment. We got NFL week 10. And we have a new segment that we're adding our show. Stay to the end for that. But if you're watching, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment. And we're going to get right into it. We're going to start in college football week 10 with the big noon game. Penn State at Ohio State. The spread right now, 20.5. Both teams off a bye. Longtime assistant Terry Smith is stepping in for James Franklin as the interim head coach. Redshirt freshman Ethan Grunkmeyer, I think how you pronounce his name. He's stepping in at quarterback. Maybe the duo can give him a spark. I don't know if they're going to keep it close. Ohio State just needs to clean up their work, and I think they'll be in the Big Ten championship. What are you thinking about this game?
Yeah, Ohio State. Beginning of the year, you would have thought this game's going to be phenomenal. Yeah. Leading up to it, I don't think anybody's too particularly excited.
Yeah.
Line was 20.5.
Yep, 20.5.
So, yeah, it's looking. Vegas thinks OSU's going to have a blowout. I think OSU's going to have a blowout in their hands. So, yeah, unfortunate. Wish it was a better game, but.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a play for me, but I definitely would lean Ohio State minus the points. I think Penn State's just, they got a lot to figure out. They're just not in a good spot right now. Yeah. Actually, speaking on that point, you said, beginning of the season. If you look at this whole card, the beginning of this season, this weekend was supposed to be crazy. So it's kind of on the lower end of, what was supposed to be good games. But we'll move on. We think Ohio State's going to blow them out in the big noon game. Maybe they'll keep it close. Interim head coach Spark. Sorry. Just some hair in my mouth. But we'll move on. Big game, though. This is a big game. We got number 9 Vanderbilt traveling to Texas. Texas is fighting for their life. Vanderbilt can afford a loss, but winning this would put them in a great spot. As of right now, Arch is in concussion protocol as we're recording this, but I believe he's trending up on how he's playing. I really like how he ended the game, and I think Diego Pavia needs to play better if they want Vanderbilt to hang in this game. What do you think?
I mean, just going off this season, Diego's looked like the better quarterback.
Yeah.
Texas had a lot of hype. Definitely have not lived up to those expectations. They had a great comeback win against Mississippi State last week. Went into overtime. Mm-hmm. I think, just going off of what we've seen, Vandy's the better team.
Yeah.
Right now, even though they probably shouldn't be. But, I just have a hard time believing in Texas right now.
Yeah.
They've just been so disappointing. So I'm definitely going to lean Vandy here.
Yeah, I love Texas in this spot. I don't even care who fucking plays quarterback. There's a reason why they're ranked number 1 in the nation. I also don't think Diego Pavia is that good. Every good team they've played, he has not played well. I don't think he's thrown over 200 yards in one big game. And Texas is favored in this spot, and they're coming off that big win, I think, coming back. I feel like if Arch gets announced, this spread is actually going to go up to more like 4.5, 5.5, so I might jump on it soon. I love Texas in the spot, and I think their defense is going to be the big issue for Vanderbilt. I know Mississippi State scored on them, but Mississippi State Mississippi State has been close with everybody. Like, I think if Vandy and Mississippi State play to be a close game, Mississippi State just doesn't really know how to win yet. But yeah, I'm going to take Texas minus the points. It's going to be a real play for me, and I really like them in the spot.
Yeah, it will definitely show us what we need to know about Vandy going forward.
Yeah, like I said, they can lose, and then they just got that big game against Tennessee at the finish off the year. But we'll keep it moving. We got number 5, Georgia, traveling to, not traveling, the neutral site, Jacksonville, big rivalry game against my Florida Gators. But yeah, I'll start it off. Billy Gonzalez steps in as the interim head coach. He has a history at Florida. He's coached 12 years there. He coached under Urban Meyer and Dan Mullen. Florida is coming off a win. I know they fired the coach, but they are coming off a win into the bye. And I think Georgia they're coming off that big win, but their defense has not looked legit. I really like Florida in this spot. I like Florida plus 7.5, and I like the over in this game. Like, I think Florida's defense is good, but I think Georgia's offense is very good, and I don't think Georgia's defense is very good. So I'll take the over 50.5 as well.
That makes sense. I have trouble believing Florida could keep up with Georgia. Georgia's just been so good. They played Bama very, very close.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Florida easily could, I guess, but I'm definitely leaning Georgia minus 7.5.
You definitely have that bad taste in your mouth when I had you bet Florida against LSU and DJ Lagway.
He threw five
picks, yeah.
Threw 5 interceptions, so I definitely do.
He's young, though. I think he's going to turn it around. I really still believe in DJ. He said he wants to stay. I hope whatever coach sticks with him. I mean, I don't really know where they're going to go. I think they're going to wait for the carousel to kind of get started. I don't think they're going to lead it off. On the coaching front, there's a lot of rumors today that James Franklin is connected to Virginia Tech. It hasn't been announced yet, but yeah, like $10 million a year, which is kind of a downgrade for him, but he's got that huge buyout. But yeah, but I think Billy Gonzalez will step in, give him a little bit of juice. I still believe in DJ Lagway. Give me Florida plus the points. And Eric's got Georgia minus the points, which I can see. I just don't believe in Georgia's defense. I think Florida will hang around. But we'll move on. I think this game means the most of the whole weekend. We got 18 Oklahoma coming off that bad loss. Traveling to Tennessee, who just beat the brakes off of Kentucky. This is where Oklahoma has to draw the line if they're going to fight for anything. They got a hard schedule. But what are you thinking here, Eric?
I'm leaning Tennessee as well. It's just been kind of a rough turn of events for Oklahoma, and Tennessee is a very, very good school. Like I said, they played Georgia close. And, I mean, their offense is so good. So.
Yeah, Aguilar's been very good. 2,300 yards he's got throwing, 18 touchdowns, 6 picks. They like to take deep shots. So I'm curious to see, Oklahoma, they kind of got exposed on defense last week by Ole Miss. And I think Tennessee's offense, not as good, but, they have the firepower that Ole Miss has. They hit a couple of shots, so...
I'm definitely curious to see how Mateer plays in this game.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
This is a spot in the season he really needs to start playing better. Opposed to the last few weeks, ever since he got back from injury. You're 4 weeks, I think, removed from the injury now.
Yeah.
So if you got to start playing better, or else they're just not gonna.
Spread has moved up to 3.5, but I'm with you. I think I'm laying the points with Tennessee. I do feel like that's pretty square, but again, I last weekend I think I overthought. I gotta fucking figure it out, dude. I keep overthinking it. I think Tennessee's the better team. I don't believe in Oklahoma. Right. Don't let me bet on Oklahoma. If you see me tweet out Oklahoma, you better send me a text to delete it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we'll do it.
Because I want to bet on Oklahoma, but Tennessee is the better team. I think. I don't believe in the Sooners. John Mateer has figured out for them to have a chance, but I got a feeling they might get ran out the door being in Neyland Stadium at night. It's not a great spot for Oklahoma. I think their season ends right here. But we'll move on to the last game we're going to talk about. We got college game day going here. Shout out to Big 12. Everybody's kind of happy that they're getting out of the SEC, but it's a huge game. Number 17, Cincinnati, traveling to Utah, which is crazy hard pace to play. They had a crazy record before Texas Tech came and beat them this year. But yeah, Cincy's quarterback, Brendan Sorsby, has been a stud this year. 1,843 yards. 20 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's got 7 rushing touchdowns. And on the other hand, Utah has had the 5th best rush team in the nation, averaging 267 yards per game. They really have leaned on their offensive line, as the transfer Devin Dampier has not been that terrific, but they've been winning games, defense, running the ball like they kind of always had under Whitaker. And since he's been a shocker in the Big 12, and I really think anything can happen in the Big 12. So these teams are both fighting to get to that Big 12 championship. And for Utah, this is their last chance. They can't lose another game. But the spread has moved up to 10.5. Opened up at 7.5. I am leaning Utah on the spot. I like Sorsby, but I think Utah is going to be too physical and just run. I think they're going to run them out the building. Like, we're going to be turning off at midnight. They're going to be up 20. Don't even got to watch the full game. I think Utah in this spot.
Yeah, I initially was leaning Cincinnati, but now that the spread's at 10.5.
Yeah, I mean...
And, they're fighting for their season
yeah.
for the Big 12 championship, so I'm going to take Utah -1.5.
I still think they're the second best team in the Big 12. I think Texas Tech, even though they dropped that game against Arizona State, I think they still are the best team. They're fighting through quarterback injuries. Both their quarterbacks have gotten hurt, and they're fighting through injuries. But, I really like Utah in the spot. I think they blow their doors off. But, yeah, I mean, that's all the games we got to talk about in college football, I feel like, this week. There's some other ones, but we're going to get into where we some of our leans early in the board. It is Wednesday, so I haven't placed any official picks this week. But when it comes to me, I do really like Texas. I like Florida. I like Utah. And then I like Michigan -20.5 versus Purdue. Big win against Michigan State last year, and Michigan is still alive to make the playoffs. So I think they're going to come in and really try to get after them and just blow them out. That's what they got to do. They got to get to the big game against Ohio State without a loss. They got to be 2 losses. That's it. And they got a chance to beat them. I think it would be the 5th time in a row, 4th time in a row, something like that. And then I like Kansas State against Texas Tech. That's a play I definitely am going to play. Kansas State +7.5 it is right now. And Texas Tech is battling through those injuries, and it's at home. Kansas State, they were supposed to be really good to begin the year, so I'm going to take Kansas State in that spot and Avery Johnson. And then I also like Miami -12.5 going into SMU. SMU's offense looked putrid last week. I bet on Wake Forest against them. Wake Forest won outright on a last-minute field goal. That's a play I like a lot. I probably will have a couple more. Check out my Twitter on Saturday. I will post my official picks, but yeah, Eric, I see you got one pick that you really like here.
Yeah, I like Tennessee a lot.
Yeah.
I watch, Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm an Ole Miss fan, and they just, kind of dismantled Oklahoma last week. I think Tennessee is a top SEC team, so I really like Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, I had it written down, honestly, like maybe 24 hours ago. The spread's moved up. It's kind of, I don't know, I want to say Oklahoma, but like I said, don't let me do it, because I do think Tennessee's the better team, and I really think they're going to get out of there with a win. Not get out of there, they're at home, so they're going to go and celebrate after they get that win. Stick, you got any leans this week?
Yeah, I like Ole Miss -12.5 against South Carolina.
Yeah.
If you do a little bit of transitive property, I remember Oklahoma beating South Carolina pretty good a couple weeks ago. Ole Miss just beat Oklahoma last week, and so 12.5, I think Ole Miss can definitely...
Yeah, I think it's a good spot to get Ole Miss. I bet that Lions came down because South Carolina played a close game with Alabama, so maybe you're getting in a good spot. And I see you got one more on the board.
Yeah, I like Georgia Tech -5.5 a lot. I just think Georgia Tech's a really strong team, and so NC State's solid. They always seem like a team who can do something.
Yeah.
Do something, but I really like Georgia Tech. To win if they win by a touchdown, it covers, and so I think.
Yeah. They got to keep winning if they want to make it, because they got Miami on their back and Virginia. So I don't know how the tiebreaker would work, but yeah, I like those 2 picks too. I really could see Georgia Tech getting in there, getting a win. They've been doing it all year. Another game we didn't talk about that's big is USC Nebraska. USC traveling Nebraska. I'll keep it quick. USC's -6.5. I don't really like a side in this game. Matt Rule and then Nebraska has been kind of disappointing. I don't really believe in Dylan Raiola, but that's another big game that we're not talking about. I like Lincoln to go in, and Lincoln Riley and USC Trojans to go in and get a win, but that's probably the other big game. Other than that, some other games on the board, but nothing too much that has any concern, I think, with what's going on. But we'll move on. We got a special segment that Eric came up with, and we're going to let him take the lead here.
Yeah, so to keep, to be in spirit for Halloween, we're going to call this the Trick or Treat segment.
Okay.
I'm going to go through the top 25 ranked NCAA football teams.
Okay.
And you're either going to tell me if they're a trick, you don't believe that they can make any noise in the playoffs, or a treat.
Okay.
They're absolutely going to make some noise
now,
in the playoffs.
Like the lower teams, am I saying just playoffs, or can they make the playoffs? Like some of the lower ones? Okay.
Yeah. So obviously,
if I think they're going to be around towards the end of the year. Okay. I like it.
All right, so number 25, we have Memphis.
Trick. I think JMU is going to get the G5 spot.
All right, number 24, Utah.
I like Utah a lot. I think they're going to squeak in and play Texas Tech. I don't know if they'll win in the championship game, but I like Utah.
All right, number 23, USC.
No, they shouldn't even be ranked. They didn't even play last week, and they got put in. That's bullshit.
Okay, 22, University of Houston.
I like Connor Wegman. They're doing that. I just don't think they're that good in the Big 12.
Number 21, Michigan.
Not yet. Not yet. No. Okay. Trick.
Number 20, sorry, Texas.
Treat. I think they can squeak in if they win out.
I don't. Number 19, Missouri.
Trick now. I think they're in a weird spot with Bo going down.
Number 18, Oklahoma.
Trick. They won't be ranked in after this week.
Number 17, Cincinnati.
Trick. I think they're a trick. They weren't supposed to be good. They're playing with fire.
Number 16, Louisville.
Trick. I don't think they're going to do anything in ACC. I think they are good, but they don't have a great spot that they're in.
Number 15, Virginia.
Trick, but easy schedule. I think they're going to be... They might be in the ACC, but trick. They're not good.
Number 14, Tennessee.
Treat. I think they're good. I think when they play Vanderbilt the last week, it's going to be a big game.
Okay. Number 13, Texas Tech.
Treat. I think they're the best in the Big 12, and they'll be in the playoff.
Number 12, Notre Dame.
Treat. I think they're the third best team in the country.
Number 11, BYU.
Trick. They're ass. They're terrible. Stop believing in BYU. I'm sick of them. I know they won last week. They won't be in the Big 12 championship. I forgot who they played this week. They're going to lose. Maybe they don't play this week, but maybe they're on a bye. When I was looking at their schedule, they won't even be the Big 12 championship. Trick.
All right, for the last 10, now let's see who they're actually...
If they're going to make noise, yeah.
Number 10, Miami.
Trick.
Number 9, Vanderbilt.
Trick. Triple trick. Diego Pavia's ass.
Number 8, Georgia Tech.
Trick. They're not very good.
Number 7, Ole Miss.
Treat. I think their offense can play with anybody. Defense has to pick it up, but treat.
Number 6, Oregon.
Trick. I don't think they're legit. Everybody's hyping them up. I think they have a tough schedule. They're going to have a second loss, and they're going to be on the fringe of even making the playoff.
Number 5, Georgia.
Treat. I always believe in Kirby and that offense. I think he can get the defense turned around.
Number 4, Alabama.
Treat. They're legit. They're gonna be there. I would say they're my 4th best team in the country.
Number 3, Texas A&M.
Treat. No, not treat. Treat. Switch my trick. I'm sorry. I just want all the treats, but it's a trick. I know they had a big win last week. I just don't see it happening. A&M. I just see a collapse. I think they lose to Alabama in the SEC championship game and lose first round.
Number 2, Indiana.
Treat. I don't think they'll beat Ohio State, but I think they are the second best team in the country.
And number 1, of course, Ohio State.
And treat. They are my pick to win it all. I have a future on them. They are going to win the whole thing. I know people diss them for they haven't played anyone, but they are the best team in the country.
All right. That's our trick and treat segment. If you agree with Steve, comment. If you don't, comment. Let him know your thoughts.
Anything you disagreed with off the bat? I know you're a big believer in Vandy. I don't think...
Well, I like Vandy betting wise and
Pavia is fun, but I'm telling you, look at his stats, and he's starting to give me the way he talks. He is Johnny Manziel Jr. I mean, basically is, but I think Johnny was a little better.
No, I think he did very, very well. Texas, obviously, I don't believe in, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Texas has a hard schedule, but their defense. I know they didn't have a great showing last week, but I think they're going to turn it around. But all right, that's what we got for college football. We had a little Halloween segment, How you doing over there? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. Got a little breeze.
Yeah. Have you made amends with your friend yet, or no?
He's cool.
Still freaking out? Or?
He's cool.
Kind of seemed like he's like you. He's just giving you a hug.
I think he's warming up to grab me and bring me back.
Oh, I can defend you.
Probe me. I don't know what they do, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually fighting Demogorgons and stuff, but I can do an alien.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
All right, Papa. All right, we'll move on. We're going to move on to NFL Week 9. We got a lot of more games this week, which I'm excited for. I don't know how many teams are on a bye this week. I know there's a couple. I know, the Bucs are and stuff, but...
I think Bucs, Browns, Jets, Eagles.
Yeah, we won't watch the Ravens. We won't be able to cover the Ravens-Dolphins game, but it is Wednesday. Real quick, I like the Ravens to beat them tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think the Ravens...
Lamar's finally playing.
Yeah, he is playing. So hopefully when you're watching this, the Ravens won. I got a future on them to win. They are minus to win their division now, minus 130.
Right. Yeah.
So they are the favorite to get back in it. What do you think about this, though, before we move on? Plus 2,000 for the Ravens to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, yeah.
2,000. If they get in the playoffs, they're probably...
If they're in the playoffs, they're easily a contender.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
that even makes the Colts take look even better.
I think it might be worth a look. I was thinking about it the other day. But we'll move on. We won't be able to really talk about the game. When you guys are watching this, the game will already happen. And I like Ravens to cover that spread.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, we're going to jump right into NFL Week 9. We're going to start with the Falcons and the Patriots. We'll get his take first. You got your Patriots minus 5.5 at home. What are you thinking?
I like the Pats here, but it's kind of hard to bet against them, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bet because I don't bet on the Patriots, but we've been putting up points every single week. We put up 32 points on the Browns last week. Falcons coming off a bad loss, obviously without Penix, without London. So they're looking to get those guys back. And I remember that Penix had a bad game earlier in the season. Then next week they bounced right back. So maybe expect a little bit of a bounce back from Falcons, 100%. But the Patriots just have been too good. Drake May's been too good. So I'm going to lean Pats here for sure.
Yeah, I lean the Pats here too. London and Penix are questionable. I see that they're leaning to play, but you don't know yet. I feel like if they do play, it might go down maybe a half a point, full point. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like the Pats here a lot. They're coming off a bad loss, man. If Tua and stuff could have did that, you feel like Drake May and stuff could at least win by a touchdown. I like the Pats pretty decently here. I think that would be a real play for me. Pats minus 5.5. But all right, we'll keep it moving along. We both like the Patriots. We'll go to my team, 49ers at Giants. I believe Purdy is going to play this week, and I fear that this is a bounce-back spot for the Niners. I know injuries are beating them up, but I feel like CMC might give us the work. Giants team deflated. I did see a video that Scatterbo is already back in the building, wheeling around, so that's good. Hopefully he keeps the boys loose because I know they're probably feeling bad about that. But yeah, I just hope Dart continues to develop, and if we're in the game, I want to win. I'm not going to sit here and say I want to lose, but I kind of like the over 48.5 here. I just feel like the Giants' defense is not all that. Like, their pass rush is, but they can't really stop the run, it seems like. And honestly, I don't know what happened to Dexter Lawrence. He doesn't seem to be a factor. Yeah, he doesn't really seem to be a factor that much anymore. But I kind of lean over 48.5 this week. What are you thinking?
I'm liking Giants money line.
Yeah, I saw that you wrote that, and you didn't write anything else, so I'm curious to why.
I just think that Jackson Dart's been very good, and I think Scatterbo getting hurt is going to kind of light a fire under their ass.
Yeah.
And we've seen them play well, a couple times this season. I think this is a spot where they easily could. Niners coming off a bad loss to Houston, but yes, they were banged up, but they're still pretty banged up, even if they get Purdy back. And I watched Purdy play against Jacksonville. That one, he came back from injury and he looked terrible. He threw 2 picks, and yeah. So I like the Giants here. I think, especially at home.
Can I ask you a fantasy question?
Yeah.
So today I sent our friend Aiden a trade. He's 6-2. I'm 1-6. I sent him Baker Mayfield and Tony Pollard for Jackson Dart and Tyrone Tracy, and he declined it. And his team. I thought that was shocking.
Yeah, I
was giving him
That
Baker.
is kind of surprising.
I was shocked. My philosophy was I might have kept Dart if he kept looking good. So
I think he's also a Giants fan, so I think he might have some bias towards Dart as well. And he's 6-2, so he doesn't think he needs Baker.
Yeah.
I would take Baker personally.
I hope that's why he loses.
Because Tracy, he's gonna get a lot of work. I know Aiden put a lot of fab on him too. But,
I put $45.
I think Motor can get going too, though.
I think he might steal the goal line.
So I feel like Motor might, cut into that. Last year, Tracy did have a very solid season coming in his rookie year.
Yeah.
In the receiving game especially, but and Jackson Dart was thrown to Scatterbo a little bit. So
yeah, he was. But Tracy's he was a wide receiver at Purdue.
Yeah,
so
he was.
But yeah, I agree. I think Singletary would get some work. I wasn't so huge on Tracy, but all right, quick fantasy nugget right there. But we'll move on. We'll go to the Chargers at the Titans. Chargers looked great with Joe All back last week. Titans are just not good. The spread right now is 9.5, and I really like the Chargers here to go in there and beat the brakes off them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Titans' O-line can block a soul.
No.
And, the Chargers have a very, very good D-line.
Yeah.
So I expect a lot of sacks. I expect some turnovers from Cam Ward. He's had a turnover in every single game he's played. He's just not in a good situation. The Titans are not in a good situation, so I'm definitely going to take LA minus 9.5 here. They get Joe All back.
Yeah.
They looked way better with him, so
yeah,
it's kind of like a no-brainer. I get it if you want the points, but it's the Titans.
Yeah, I got a feeling Vidal is going to give me some work this week. You got him on your team.
Vidal is he's
yeah.
They clearly trust him there.
Not very excited for this week.
So yeah.
Yeah, I've been. The first couple, and when I made some good trades, everybody's telling me I was okay. It wasn't. But,
it's fantasy.
Fuck that shit.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Fantasy fucking sucks. If you think it's a good fucking game, you're wrong. It's ass. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah. we'll move on. We got the Bears at the Bengals. What a weird, ugly game, I feel like. I wrote down that I was expecting points, but now that Flacco's been announced, they might not play. I had the over written down. It's already moved down 3.5 points. I don't think I would take the over without Flacco. But Caleb, this is get right spot for the Bears. They got to take advantage of the defense on offense. Mm-hmm. I feel like the Bengals defense is terrible. I would lean the Bears if I'm not taking the over. But I think Jake Brown plays, the spread's going to change. Right now, the Bears are -2.5. I can see this going to 4.5 or 5.5, honestly, with Jake Brown. But I like the Bears to cover in this spot and get a win.
I really like the Bears, too.
Yeah.
That defense is atrocious in Cincy, and I think Ben Johnson's going to take advantage of that. He's going to get in his bag a little bit, run some plays that we haven't seen yet, because it's what he does. He keeps things in store for when he needs them, and this is a game where the Bears kind of need to win, especially since they're playing a team that should be worse than them. So I like the Bears a lot. I like the Bears. I like the Bears by a decent margin, with or without Flacco.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep it moving. We both like the Bears right there. We're going to move to Eric's second favorite team, the Colts. The Colts are playing at the Steelers. I'm sure that Eric likes the Colts here. What are you thinking of this game?
I do like the Colts.
Yeah, you love the Colts.
I don't love them.
The bad men are coming. The bad men.
No, the Steelers I just don't trust. I'm going to be rooting for the Steelers. I will not bet on the Colts. You never know with the Steelers, I guess, though. They could keep it close, and they could beat the Colts. I wouldn't be surprised. But
yeah, you would be surprised. You're just saying that because you're acting. The Colts are going to walk in there and belt to ass, beat them by 14.
I think they're going to lean on JT a lot, just because of the corners that
Who cares?
Pittsburgh has.
Who cares? You just watch Jordan Love tear him up.
So what? I don't care about that's a different offense. I don't think Daniel Jones is Jordan Love.
I think the Colts are going to belt to ass.
Without Jonathan Taylor, the team's significantly worse.
Don't even need him.
But they need him. They have him. So
don't need him this week.
It doesn't matter. So that's why I wrote down the Colts. But this isn't going to prove anything to me if they go in there and beat up on the Steelers at all. I don't think that's... I think the Colts are a good team. I just don't think they're a Super Bowl contender.
You're just hating.
I'm not hating.
If they walk into Pittsburgh and belt the ass beaten by 14, you're just going to say that.
I can't erase what I saw from Daniel Jones since 2019.
Well, we're not doing this again.
I just can't erase it. I've seen him play football a ton. And he's not. I don't think he's good. I get he's having a decent season.
You should go home tonight. Just look up the highlights of when he played the Vikings in the playoffs.
He's not a terrible quarterback, but I don't think he's a Super Bowl winner.
He's a good one. I can't wait to win the Super Bowl. All right. I like the Colts here. What did you even write? You like JT too much touchdown to the goal. So basically, you're just going to ride on the fact every time Jonathan Taylor does good, Daniel Jones still sucks, and it's all JT.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. And everybody knows that is the correct take.
I don't think so. I really trust Daniel Jones. I do.
Okay.
Been there, done that. Said that.
It's more the owner sitting on the sideline, that lady.
You think... Okay, but can we talk about that real quick? If I was Shane Steichen, that shit would fucking piss me off.
Dude, she takes that shit serious. Don't play with her.
What the? Get off my sideline.
Don't fucking play with her, bro.
They paid them to do that.
She's fucking is the reason why Daniel Jones is even good.
You can wear an earpiece up in the booth. Get off the field. I don't like that.
She needs to fucking be on the sidelines to make sure people...
We should call Coach Lewis and get his opinion on that. Because that would piss me off. You're trying to coach your team that...
Right, sit down.
If she's not getting in the way, then...
Trust me, I bet Shane Steichen goes home and complains about her. I guarantee it. Maybe not if they're winning. They are winning. So
but he thanks God she's there, or else he fucking suck.
All right, we'll move on. We're going to the Broncos at the Texans, and I tell you what, Eric, the Texans are favored again. Give me the Texans money line. Woo! CJ Stroud's turning it around. I tell you what. Oh, I kind of like the under two. This is a defensive matchup. No Surtain, which makes me feel even better. Nico's questionable. Might not even need him, to be honest. I kind of hope he doesn't play and you don't see it, but
I will obviously see that. I would have let that one get past me, but yeah, I know the Texans. They had a good win last week.
You're not going to tell me this week.
I might.
Oh,
because I'm going to be rooting for the Texans to win.
Yeah. I have to too. I got the Chiefs to win that division.
But yeah, just also for the Patriots, they have the same. Both the Broncos and Patriots are 6-2, so I want to separate that. I wrote down Broncos money line. I don't really know if I have an exact answer yet.
Yeah,
I could very easily be talking to Houston. I probably will, especially. Yeah,
I'll sweet talk you into Houston. You see these? I'll sweet talk you into Houston. Papa. All right. But yeah, Houston, I love them in this spot. Again, I think everybody's going to be on Broncos. Believe in the Texans and their defense can hold up. The total is 39.5, though. That is a low total.
Yeah, they probably watched any of the Texans games and realized that they
scored 26 points last week.
And yeah, they've looked terrible all season. I get they did, but
they're inside though.
I know that if I had home games, they can't block. Nobody on the line can block, and CJ Stroud does not do well with pressure.
If they do win this game, they're 4-4. What are they? Are they live to make the playoffs?
Yeah, probably end up winning that division.
No, that would be crazy, and you know that's not happening.
Yeah, but you don't know.
All right, we'll move on. The Lions are back out of action. Lions are minus 8.5 at home against the Vikings. Lions off the bye, like I said. Don't know how healthy they are. Is their secondary back? I know Brian Bance was just suspended last week, so he'll be playing, I'm pretty sure. But Hutchinson just got the big contract today.
Uh-huh.
And I like the Lions minus 8.5 here. JJ's going to get the start because Wentz got put on IR. I don't think JJ's going to... This is a terrible game to be thrown back into.
Yeah, it sucks.
You're going to Detroit. I think it's belt to ass. Lions win big.
I agree. It's going to be one of those Lions games where they get up early and they just keep pouring it on for some reason. Probably end up going for 2 and they're up 30. I don't know.
Yeah. I know it's going to be a public bet, but I won't be able to... The Vikings aren't doing it. I don't know if I'll actually play the Lions, but it's not the Vikings.
But yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to stop the Lions' run game, pass game, anything, so... I'll give me the Lions.
Mike? All right, we'll move on. Panthers at the Packers. I don't know the situation with Bryce. Have they announced it yet? Or the spread right now is 13.5. Bryce Young looks like he is playing.
He said that he'll make a decision in a few days.
Yeah, I mean, ESPN usually has questionable and stuff. It's got nothing for him. So it says active on ESPN. So I feel like he's playing, and the spread's 13.5. What are you thinking here?
I like the Packers.
Do you? That is a lot of points.
It's a ton of points, but Panthers have been sneaky tough this year. They kind of got dogged on last week.
Kinda.
Packers are a good team, and I think their defense is just gonna tear up their offensive line. The Panthers O-line just had a few more injuries. They haven't been able to keep a healthy O-line all year. Micah Parsons is on that D-line. Rashawn Gary rushing the quarterback. So I think it'll be a blowout. I think Packers win by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love... This is a lot of points. This is usually not games I play, but I kind of feel like... I said this last week, and I kind of like the Panthers to cover. That's a ton of points. I just feel like even a backdoor or something, I don't know. Bryce Young, I did say he stunk last week. A lot better than Andy Dalton. But it is in Green Bay, which kind of scares me because the Panthers have not been good on the road. They have not been good on the road. Kind of talking to myself right now, I kind of think the Packers might blow them out. I feel like if I was to lean somewhere, I think I actually am going to lean the Packers. Because Packers did, I know we didn't get to talk about it a lot, but looking at the final box score and watching the end, Jordan Love tore the Steelers apart.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it, 370? It was crazy.
Also, Panthers' run defense is not good. Josh Jacobs gets leaned on heavily. They even have Emmanuel Wilson.
He is questionable right now. But
Emmanuel Wilson's a fine backup, too.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine no matter what.
So if you're a Josh Jacobs owner, potentially, make sure you have Emmanuel Wilson. If you don't, somebody else does.
Yeah, he was in limited practice today. But
he'll probably play, Josh, but just in case.
But, I think the Packers do get it done. More I've talked about it. At home, I think they could be turning the tide here. I mean, they're 3-0 at home, and the Panthers are 1-3 away. I like the Packers to cover, actually, here. Changed my mind, he did. But we'll move on. I think we're moving on to the 4 o'clock games now. We got both these teams off by Jaguars at Raiders. Jags are minus 2.5 now. Oh, boy. I think that's
closer.
I think that's some reverse line movement. Oh, brother.
Don't do it. Don't change around. Just off a point.
Oh, Pete. Pete Carroll off a bye? Yeah, give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders. I think Geno's terrible, but Pete Carroll, give me that. I do like the Jags. I don't think they're that bad, but
I don't think they're that bad.
Why did that move down? It opened up at 3.5.
It seems like a fair line.
Yeah, I did too.
The Jags have been good, but they weren't playing anybody great. They also played the Chiefs, got beat up pretty good. I feel like I just have to take the Jags just because the Raiders have been so bad.
The Jags defense has been pretty good too.
Yeah, I know, and so especially when Vegas plays a good defense, Genty doesn't really ever get going because their O-line's so bad. There's a lot of bad O-lines in the NFL.
The Raiders are one of the worst.
The more I'm talking about it, I just keep realizing how bad some O-lines are. But anyway, yeah, just off that, I'm going to just go Jacksonville. They're off a bye as well, so.
Yeah, give me the Raiders money line. I don't know why. It's speaking to me. But you know what? Last week I got fucked over. So probably take the Jags. I don't know about betting the Raiders, but for this show, give me the Raiders on the money line. Get the win off a bye. Pete Carroll. He's a good coach. I mean,
yeah, he is.
So.
Obviously, he's been in the NFL for.
Geno was okay. Like, what happened? Like,
he's the same. It's just he doesn't have as many weapons or as good of an line.
I think Brock Bowers is back this week.
He's always been a gunslinger, and he likes throwing the ball downfield, and he likes testing defenses that he shouldn't be testing. I don't know if it's an ego thing or it's his style.
Pete Carroll came in and cleaned that shit up. You got scared. Pete Carroll came and cleaned that shit up. I like Pete Carroll in this spot. I had it written. I had the Raiders written down when I did the sheet. And then I changed it today, and I'm changing it again.
You'll probably change 2 more times.
No, yeah. Sunday, Stevie picks, you'll know the official play. But give me the Raiders on the money line for the show. We'll move on. We're going to go to Saints at the Rams. Puka's back. Rams off a bye. Have the Saints announced who is playing quarterback?
It's Tyler Shuck.
It is Shuck. Yeah. We both have the Saints written down. Give me the Rams to blow them out. It's up to 14.5. I think the Rams... Last week, the Buccaneers on offense didn't even do that great, and I feel the Rams off is much better, and their defense is better.
Give me Tyler Shuck, though.
Oh.
Give me Shuck. I don't think he's better than Rattler. I said last week, I don't think they'll make that change at all, and they did. I guess you spend the second-round pick on the guy, you got to play him.
Could be a plan to, if Kelmore doesn't think he's good, let's show the fans that he's not good.
Yeah, stop complaining.
And we can figure it out next year.
The line's 14.5. There's a lot of points. I know I've been talking about teams dominating others. I feel like the Saints have been sneaky this year. Let's see Shuck. It all depends on Shuck, obviously, but maybe he goes in there and he proves the fucking world wrong. All right, he's basically a veteran at this point. So, I'll take the points with the Saints. Yeah,
Rams off a bye. I think they're giving that work at home. Puka coming back. I think it's going to be an air raid. It's going to be a run all over them. I love the Rams. I think the Rams are really good, actually, too.
I do too.
Yeah, so that's part of it. But we'll move on. A couple more games left. Probably the game of the week. I mean, Chiefs at the Bills.
Why was this not Sunday night?
I think. Are you allowed to flex it yet?
Why in the beginning of the season was it not Sunday night?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like even flex.
You wouldn't rather watch the Seahawks Commanders than the Chiefs and the Bills?
Actually, no. But Seahawks Commanders wouldn't be a terrible game.
Not bad.
The Seahawks Commanders has 425.
It's Romo and Nance. That might be part of it too. I'd rather listen to them than Chris Collinsworth.
Me too. I'm just saying. Yeah, this is a game where this should be on primetime television.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really get to talk about the Chiefs yet, so we'll talk about them a little bit. I mean, came out the gate slow, but really gave it to them in the second half. It was a 28-7 final score. They covered the spread, like we said. And they look unstoppable, but this game will tell us a lot about if the Bills figured it out last week or if it was just the Panthers. I'll let you go because you got some notes.
Yeah, this is going to tell us a lot about the Bills.
Yeah.
Because they lost to the Pats, which, whatever. And then they haven't looked phenomenal this year, but they're getting some guys back on defense. They obviously have a long history with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I guess they're 4-1 in the regular season against the Chiefs, but 0-4 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. It's just easily out-coaching when it comes to the playoff time. But I guess McDermott's had Andy Reid's card in the regular season. I like the Chiefs, though. I like the Chiefs. I mean, rooting for the Chiefs, obviously. Probably Rice is over in receptions again. He gets a lot of targets. I don't know. Mahomes just might own Josh Allen, but in the regular season, it's not that case. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm with you though. I'm gonna take the Chiefs minus 2.5. I don't know if I really play it, but I do like it though. Like I feel like a lot of people can, but I don't know. A lot of people love the Bills at home. I feel like it could be a pretty even split. I like the Chiefs here too. I think this might be one of the best Chiefs teams we've ever seen. Like I really do. Like that offense with Rice, it just looks a lot better. I know they came out of the gate slow, but also was like Kelsey dropped a pass that was a pick. Mm-hmm. The first drive, I don't know where Mahomes was throwing to it.
Threw a pick.
Yeah, just the right to Marshawn. It was a good play, but I like the Chiefs in this spot. But you said you also like Rice's over in receptions, depending again on the line.
Well, it was 7 for. So last week it was +7 for plus like 100 something. Now it's +7 for like minus 114.
Yeah.
So Vegas is, obviously he was coming back off the suspension, but it's clear Vegas thinks he's going to have 7 receptions. That's his line.
Yeah, you got to be feeling pretty good about it playing against me, and people just like to whoop on me pretty good. Shout out.
So.
Yeah, I honestly I kind of want to too, just to take it.
All right, fair enough. I'll give it to you. No problem doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we'll move on. We'll go to Sunday Night Football. Seahawks at the Commanders. You have pretty good vocal that you like the Seahawks here.
I just think Sam Darnold's good.
Yeah, I do too. I'm starting him in my fantasy team this week with Baker on a bye.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks have a very good defense. They've even been missing some of their key secondary pieces like all year. They've still been very, very good. They've looked good. JSN seems unstoppable. Commanders' defense not been good at all. Marshall Lattimore's washed completely.
I'm starting Torrey Horton again also this week. Hopefully we can catch the bomb.
Steve.
It's a nice cute.
Wait, who else do you want me to play? I got nobody.
It's just, I don't know, hit the wire.
Hit the wire, I did. That little duo action. Maybe catch 2 touchdowns again.
You could hope for a punt return touchdown. I think he returns kick.
Honestly, I might start Boutte. I thought the game was in Berlin, remember? I was going to ball.
Yeah, it's true.
But, so as of right now. But, I like Sam Darnold, too. JSN is a freak, too. I mean, whatever his line is, you can look at it.
Yeah,
it's not released yet, but the Seahawks defense is way better than the Commanders. I like the Seahawks -3 here. It's up to 3.5 now. But, give me the Seahawks with the giving up the points. I'll lay the points with the Seahawks. But, we'll move on. We both like the Seahawks there. You've been pretty vocal that you believe in the Seahawks and that you like them. So
I feel like they're a good team. I don't know. They're not obviously a Super Bowl competitor in my eyes, but I think that they're...
Yeah, as we're there, we keep talking about, like, everybody's... I even say the NFC's better, but, like, you also say the Eagles stink. Like, who do you think the best is? The Lions? Like, the Lions, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they've disappointed in the playoffs also.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So it's Lions, Packers, Rams. I think those are the three. One of those 3 teams will come out of the NFC.
I still think the top of the AFC is better. The more I think about it, I would take the AFC to win.
Exactly, yeah. There's just certain Super Bowl caliber players that more of them reside in the AFC.
Yeah.
By players, I mean quarterbacks. That's all that fucking matters, it seems to. I mean, besides last year, but whatever.
Yeah, but we'll move on to the Monday night game. I believe it's Cardinals at the Cowboys. I think we wrote it down wrong. It's Cowboys -2.5. That's what I got right now. And
okay, it is Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas -2.5. Kyler Murray is coming back. This should be a big bounce back game for Dak, I would feel like. What are you thinking here?
I thought it was -2.5 for the Cardinals. I thought that was stinky, so now I'm definitely leaning Cowboys.
I still think the Cowboys -2.5 is not like... I thought it would be more than that, honestly. I wrote it down wrong too, so maybe it's always been the Cowboys -2.5, but I still kind of like the Cardinals. I mean, the Cowboys just... I don't really love Kyler, but man, that defense is bad. But they're not really going to run the ball that well, I feel like, the Cardinals.
We don't know who's running. You know what they did with Michael Carter? They cut him, then they re-signed him to the practice squad, then they elevated him, and now I guess he's taking 13 reps in practice. All this week. So I don't know. So it's Michael Carter, Bam Knight. Those are the two. I don't know which one's going to be getting the work. I don't think the Cardinals even fucking know.
Yeah.
So
give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys -2.5. What's the over-under? You got it right there?
Yeah,
you do.
53.5.
I mean, you could play it. If you bet an over in the Cowboys game, you got life. I mean, there's... Yeah, it is a primetime game. They usually lean under, but... Yeah, I like the Cowboys, honestly. We both had the Cardinals written down first, but we're going to go with the Cowboys, both of us in that spot. But, I mean, that's the NFL slate this week. I think we got some good games. I mean, Chiefs-Bills, that's going to be the best game of the whole weekend, I think, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It should be.
Yeah. It's always fun to watch Mahomes and Allen, but... We'll move on. You got any official, like not official, but leans that you really like so far?
Yeah, Bears, Packers, and Seattle.
Bears,
Those
Packers,
are 3
Seattle.
I'm feeling most confident about.
What about you, Stick? You got any leans this week that you like?
Yeah, I like the Chargers -9.5.
Yeah.
-9.5 a lot. It's just they're playing the Titans.
Yeah.
And the Chargers can put up a lot of points. Get a nice margin there. And I like the Colts -3 a lot. I just think that offense is going to put up a lot of points.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Steelers will be able to keep up to hold everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love the Texans. I guess I'm just a Texan.
Texans fucking
I'm a Texan this week. I got Texas. I got Houston.
Yeah.
I had the parlay, a little Texas parlay.
Texas parlay.
But yeah, give me the Texans. I love that. I like the Chargers as well, and I like the Pats too. I feel like they keep getting like the public money, but then every week they still do it. So I might throw some on. I haven't been the Pats honestly all year, and I should have been, but. So maybe this week they lose, so maybe I shouldn't have bet on them.
Yeah, maybe stay away.
Yeah, maybe stay away. But that makes me want to bet on them even more. I like the Colts too. It's a spot that I feel like a lot of people will say that they're going to blow them out because of the Steelers' performance last week. But I like the Colts as well. But yeah, we'll move on. We'll talk World Series real quick. And before we start, it's Wednesday and Game 5 is going on right now. And the Blue Jays are up 2-0 already. Game started about 40 minutes ago.
Wow.
Back-to-back home runs to start.
And Guerrero hit another one.
Gross.
They are making us eat our words. We sat up here and thought that...
how couldn't we? Who wouldn't say that?
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes me happy, the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are in my division, but still, it's cool to see somebody else win. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're going back to Toronto, I mean, this game's far from over. It's only the second inning.
Right.
But if they can hold on to this, go back Toronto 3-2. I mean, I'll probably bet on the Dodgers to come back and win.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Like, it would probably be like what, plus 200?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be so awesome.
Sprinkle. But yeah, we'll talk about. Did anybody watch all 18 innings of that game?
I was in my bed scrolling.
Yeah.
I do occasionally. Every night. And people were live streaming it on TikTok Live.
Yeah.
And it was like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, how the fuck is... I had no idea.
I think it ended like 2:40 Eastern time, something like that.
I had no idea the game was even still going on. I'm like, this game's still fucking on. And I sat there and watched, and the guy got removed because he obviously was illegally streaming the game. But then you keep swiping, there's another one I could watch, though.
Yeah.
It was... That's crazy.
Freddie Freeman, another walk-off home run. I mean... But the Blue Jays, they bounced back. I mean, they stuck it to him last night. Guerrero has been on another home run. I think Guerrero would be the MVP if it was the end right now, but I don't really know who. Maybe they'd probably give it to Ohtani because that one game. Yeah, what, he got on base 9 times that game?
Yeah, then they intentionally walked him.
Yeah, like what is that even?
Fucking inning 17.
He is unreal, but yeah, I mean 2-0 right now. I mean it's 2-2, and we don't know when you guys are watching this. It will be Game 6, so back in Toronto could be up one game. Just need one more win.
Good for the Jays, man.
Good for baseball too. I mean that's going to be fun to watch. That will truly. I mean I've had the sound on of Conference USA over the World Series, how much I really cared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just ready for the Mets to be back in it. Tariq Skubal, Matt. We'll talk about that another time. But, all right. We're going to move on to a new segment here. We're going to start doing every week a HTH Pod Parlay. We're going to do touchdown scores every week. And we're going to do us three, but we're also going to have a guest. And we're about to call our special guest here, and he might have some words.
Give him a ring.
He might have some words to say. We're going to call our good friend Carter Lewis, who, if you watched the show before,
He's not gonna say shit.
he was a headache last week. So let's see if he's got anything to say.
Continue.
Get him on speaker here. So hopefully he answers.
He's so nervous.
Carter, you're live on HTH.
How are we?
We're good. We're ready to get this parlay started, but before we move on, did you have a chance to see what Eric Hall said about you on our last show?
You know, I did.
Yeah.
I took a grilling.
Yeah.
I know we cut out some stuff, but I was called a Baja, a cranker. And you know, that was deserved, right?
Wow.
100%.
I was talking shit. I mean, hand up, right?
Hand
I
up.
need some accountability. And, you know, he's on pace for 30 touchdowns and over 4,000 yards passing. I mean, he's lighting the league on fire right now.
Yeah. I mean, stand-up guy right there. I would have came right at your
Well,
throat.
this isn't what he says off screen, but that's fine. You know, he's a pussy. He's a bot. He continues to be one. But
So you're calling Carter Lewis fake?
yeah, yes.
Wow. I don't know who's going to be the
still
villain in
think-
the story.
I still think Drake May is a product of Josh McDaniel's system.
Wow.
I mean, you throw Tim Boyle in there, he's lighting the league on fire too.
So is that? Did we get a little thought of what you think of Tom Brady right there?
Yes, I mean, just dink and dunk guy. He won all these Super Bowls, but man,
Yeah.
I don't know.
For everyone watching, Carter's also a Jets fan, so
That tells you everything you know about him.
all right. But yeah, I mean, have you gotten a chance to look at the board and who you think's going to get in the end zone this week, Carter?
You know, I was gonna go DeAndre Swift, but he didn't practice today.
Yeah.
So I'm going Kyron Williams versus New Orleans.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Wait, DeAndre Swift didn't practice this week? I have Munungai. That could be a good play.
Yeah. I think Rams go up early, and then they stay up. I think he's got a lot of opportunity to score, for sure. That's
a good pick, but we'll keep you on the horn for our pick. Stick, who you got scoring a touchdown this week?
I got Chase Brown this week. You know, he's it's been tough going. It was tough going for Chase Brown when Jake Browning was starting, and hopefully it's not Jake Browning this week. But I think the Bengals will do something on offense, and I think Chase Brown, whether it's through the air or running it on the ground, I think he gets in the end zone this week.
Yeah, I mean, a little nervous about that pick for Jake Brown and Blaze, though. I mean, they can't move the ball at all. But Eric, what about you? What do you?
So I initially had Devontae Adams, but now knowing Carter took Kyron Williams, it kind of makes me not want to.
I mean, they're 14-point favorites.
Yeah, give me Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
give me Devontae Adams.
That's not hitting. He sucks with touchdowns.
Wow!
What are we talking about?
He had 3 touchdowns.
He had 3 tutties last time he played, Carter.
Yeah, so he's due for a stinker.
No, he's not.
Devontae is not scoring a touchdown.
All right, so when Devontae Adams scores a touchdown and Kyron Williams doesn't, I'll address it on the pod again, Carter.
Okay.
All right. So far, so what we got? We got you took Kyron and you're going Devontae Adams, and then Stick took Chase Brown, and I'm going to take Trey McBride on Monday Night Football. So hopefully we take it all the way to Monday, and we can see Trey McBride get in the end zone. I don't know if all the touchdown scores are out yet, so we'll get the exact odds out on Twitter before the weekend. But Carter, thanks for joining. I hope you put a hand up. I was really hoping you had some more to say, but I know maybe you're keeping it PG for the camera. But we'll see you this weekend, man. And thank you for your pick.
Thanks, Cat.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yep. All right, brother. We'll see you.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, so we got guest picker Carter Lewis. He's got Kyron Williams. Stick's got Chase Brown. You're taking Devontae Adams. So go Rams, go.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Whatever. I mean,
but honestly, it kind of gives me a little bit more reason to want to take it, because if Devontae scores and Kyron doesn't, then I have some more.
But you're rooting against us. It's for the boys here. We got to hit.
Listen, when it comes to Carter, I pray for his downfall, just like he does for me. You know, it's mutual. But yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we take it all in Monday night. That would be electric if we watch Monday night Trey McBride get in the end zone.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be electric. But yeah, so that was our first HTH parlay. We'll probably keep track. So this is our first one. So hopefully we can end up some units throughout the year. We can hit some parlays. But that's all we got this week. You know, thank you guys for watching. If you watched, hit that like and subscribe button. Go follow our socials. HTH Sports on X, TikTok, and Instagram. We're going to get those stuff rolling more and more. We're still getting the hang of it, but we're going to get that stuff rolling more. For me, go follow my Twitter at Stevie Picks for my official picks. You guys got anything else? Or?
No, you can follow me at Twitter, Eric Hall, like 4Ls. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be posting yet, but I might just do updates and as I'm watching the game, my opinions on certain things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Other than that, I'm good.
Stick, you good over there? You ready? We're going to get this edit out this week. We are. We're going to power it out.
Ready for a good week of football.
Yeah, good week of football, hopefully. Go Texas. Go Texans. But yeah, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We're having a blast so far, I think, as you can tell. Hopefully you enjoyed our outfits. This hair is fucking pissing me off. I'm ready to take it off. And if any... how'd you do over there?
He's chilling. I think, I don't know.
Are you going to keep him? Are you going to sleep with him?
I think he's going to take me home.
Woohoo. All right. Well, yeah, and happy Halloween. And we'll see you guys Tuesday for the recap. Peace out.